The catastrophic flash flooding in Texas happened so rapidly that it left residents no time to evacuate. What caused the second deadliest flash flooding event in the state's history? Here's what we know now. Why is it called Flash Flood Alley?
It's called that because of the terrain. Anytime it rains, the water can quickly channel down these slopes and into the many creeks and rivers that are in the area. And that's one of the reasons why they call it flash flooding, is because the rain around the area can pool up so quickly in these waterways. Once the runoff from the hills begins pouring into a waterway, the level of that waterway can rise really fast. Texas Hill Country is considered one of the places in the U.S. with the most flash flooding. And much of that is because of this geography with this escarpment that creates this slope.
How did water levels rise so quickly?
The National Weather Service actually called it a flood wave, that the flood begins at some point in the headwaters of a river or in the upstream part of the river, and then it just sort of gains force and water as it goes downstream. The Weather Service had already noted in their forecast that the soil was already saturated in the region because they had had rain previous to Friday. And once rain hits those soils and they're quickly saturated, they don't absorb water when it falls. So the more the soil is saturated, the less additional water it holds, and that water is sent downhill as runoff.
How does a warming Gulf play a role in flash flooding?
As the Gulf gets warmer, the air over the Gulf can hold more water, and more water is pulled up into these storm systems. And these storm systems then get channeled into the U.S., and they are bringing more rain than they used to. In this case, there was plenty of moisture in the air, part of it from the Gulf and part of it from the Eastern Pacific. And these storms sort of collided together in the atmosphere in the region and helped produce all this rainfall that happened on Friday.